Hey everyone, welcome back to Disney Sorcerer. So glad you could come today. I decided to start a new series here about this, and this is going to be for people that are looking to move into Gear 10, people that have been maybe away from the game and you're curious about it, maybe want to see what the Gear 10 abilities look like, and you just want to know. And so today I'm going to start with the Kingdom faction, obviously, because everybody that if you've been watching me for very long, you know how near and dear the Kingdom faction is to my is to my heart. This is going to be my oldest free to play account that we're just going to go through. I'm just going to go through the characters in the Kingdom faction and see what their level 10 abilities look like, so you can make a fair assessment about whether you want to move on some of these characters, whether you think investing in them is going to be worth it, whether you're thinking about coming back to the game, all that fun stuff. So, alright, let's start with GENIE, for no particular reason, even though other than he just happens to be my best geared Kingdom character right now. So this is the first ability. This is the Hat Trick. You can see at level 5, it goes +1 harmful effect removal. So, obviously, at where it is, where I have it level 2, it removes 2. Then at level 4, it's going to +10 to copy onto a second random opponent. And this, we're going to pick up an additional harmful cleanse. So there's that. Moving on to the next ability, his next level 10 ability, which is this, Friend Like Me. You're going to get an additional 10% health restored. So it goes level 3, he starts getting health. 10%. So now this is moving from 10% to 20% now to. So this is at level 2, it was 10%. At level 3 is 20, 30 at level 4, and at gear 10 you're getting. Now you're gonna get 40% more health, I believe. So that's, and I don't believe, yeah. Oh, he gets another one. Duplicate reduces the magic required. So if you're at 1, it's base, and here it's just going to get a little bit. It's going to take a little bit longer for that to proc. So keep that in mind. Moving on to Mr. SHAN, the probably the best leader. Kingdom-wise, he's the best leader, I would say. This ability, what do you see? This is the Hawk ability where he flies over. It's going to do. You can see where I have it, where it's doing 4,000, and then at level 9, it gives an additional 25% chance. So this goes from 50 to 75, and then here it's going to do 50% more damage than what it's doing. So it's probably around. If you get this fully loaded up, I would say it's probably going to do 5,500, if not more. Probably at max, maybe more, I don't know. But just so you have some idea. Additionally, we have Bow to Me. In this, it already reduces speed mirror. Then at level 4. Chance to increase this character's speed meter by 30% if dealing a critical strike, and then at 50% it's going to give. At level 5, the Gear 10, it's going to give 5% more speed meter increase. So, just a baseline of 45%. Now it's going to give increase. So, I guess it's going to take it to 35, right? Yeah, 35, probably. Additionally, the leadership, sense weakness. You can see here it's 45. Then here it's going to do it's going to give chance to gain haste on 30% chance to gain haste, and then 50. So it goes from 40. So it's going to be 45, maybe, probably. Yeah, that's what I think it's going to do anyway. Could be wrong. Next person, Sorcerer Mickey. You can tell that I'm working on Maleficent, can't you? Because I am. Magical Mob. It's going to deal 50% more damage. So, it's going to do probably about 10k. Right? Because consider where I am, where I'm under level 70, and you figure the skills all the way up to 90. might do over 10k at 90. I don't know, no clue. But you can obviously see the potential. Then this one is the other helpful hands. Once again, getting a magic decrease. So right here, I think this decrease. We'll just, sure, why not? And you can see it now that it's going to 2 when I put that point in. And so at level 10, it's going to be a 1 turn cooldown for that. So keep that in mind. Next character we have is Namari. 50% on the basic. No, that's level 9. Never mind. That's this one. Yep. Burn them out. You know, it's a pretty good opener, really. It's getting bonus damage at level 4, and at level 5 it gets even more. So I don't quite know how it scales, but if you do, that's what Burn Them Out does. Here we have the passive Warrior Fang. It's gonna get, you know, here it is at level, you know, for me it's doing 2200 plus the level 4 ability where it's 5% reduction per hit, and then plus 15% damage reduction. And then up here, it just does 50% more. So, just so you have some idea. And then it's back to the basic. So now, moving on, we have Anna. The only member of the Frozen team here. What does she do? Guys, this way, where she turns around and she's like throws rocks and it inflicts damage. Now it's just going to do 50% more damage. So finally, if you're looking for Anna, she was one of your basic. She was one of your favorite because this is a good opener to get a debuff, and now it's just going to do 50% more damage than what it was doing. So it could be huge. The leadership for the Frozen team. The next right thing is going to give the Frozen team 5% more health regen. So could be seeing potential resurgence in the Frozen team. We'll keep a look. We'll look at them later as we move on the Mythicals and the Wilds team, of course. Robin Hood. Plus 5% turn meter for each Kingdom character. I think that's kind of big for Robin Hood because, you know, Robin Hood's been in the game forever and he needs all the speed he can get. And he also needs to hit harder, which we may see here in a second. Favorable odds is going to be the other one. It's going to give an additional 10% chance of performing, an additional 10% chance to form favorable odds, which I got to tell you, I'm excited to see where Robin Hood's going because I feel like with these wilds, with these forest characters in here, I definitely think we're going to see a resurgence in play of Robin Hood, and hopefully the sheriff, who I'm hoping is next, but I don't know if he is. Nope, Maurice. Maurice, what happens with Maurice? The damage is, you know how much damage this is going to do. It's going to get 50% more damage. So it's already doing almost 7,000 where I have him, and I have this upgrade. So it's going to do 50% more. So you take, what is that? So you take 7,000. It's going to be over 7,000 at level 90 or wherever it takes you to get him to gear 10. It's probably going to do 7,500, maybe 8,500 could be potentially. The other upgrade for summoners. We've not seen a summoner team of any point come out, but this could potentially make it more viable with an additional, obviously here with the 15% speed, taking this to 35, and then here we get 5% offense, taking it to 30% off, to 30%. So Could be big. Next we have KRONK. KRONK is the character that I'm currently working on for Maleficent. So all of the previous characters you've seen I've done. Surprising recipe. He's gonna gain plus 10% more health, and he's gonna do plus 25% more damage. So that could potentially make KRONK even better. The other one is the passive refreshing workout. That's the one where he gets down on the ground and he does push-ups. It's going to restore more health. I don't know if that's going to make him better, but it's, you know, it will make him a little bit better. But how much better? It's hard to say. Additionally, conflicted conscience. So here we have it at 5% offense. This is defense. This is offense, and then this is obviously defense. So it's making him more defensive, whereas tier 9 made him slightly more offensive, but it's balancing him out obviously a little bit more. On to the next character, we have YZMA. YZMA's one of, in my opinion, she's one of the top Kingdom characters. Just plug and play, basically anywhere. And this is gonna make the opener pull the lever, which I use as my opener. I think it's great. You know, it obviously scales with KRONK. It's obviously going to do more damage here at tier 9, and then at gear 10, 75% more damage. And it you know, it's an okay opener here at 8, and then at 9 it gets a little bit better, mostly just speed meter wise, and then at gear 10 it's going to get even. So I think YZMA's going to be very, very viable. And then here, a potent potion, which is passive. It's, you know, the thing where she throws the potion at somebody. It's going to do even more, restore even more health. And then she's going to throw it. That's going to do more damage to whoever she throws it on, which is, could be potentially huge. I'm a genius, of course. The second passive. 50% more damage. What are you going to do? So, YZMA's one of the few characters that get three upgrades. So it's pretty big. MULAN. This is the one. So the gear 8 upgrade is damage all enemies, and then finally at gear 10, it's going to do even more damage to them. So it's not only it's going to damage all of them, it's going to do 50% more damage at gear 10. And MULAN is a character that only got one upgrade, and it was that one. So, and keep in mind, she's the first princess that we've seen. So, very interesting. Mrs. Potts. We all know about Mrs. Potts. This is the one where she's kind of, you know, you need her for full Maleficent. This is going to make the cart roll thing do more damage. It's Mrs. Potts, so keep that in mind. Recovery bonus as +5 recovery granted as bonus recovery. So lots of words for probably not a lot of payoff, I would guess. Other forest creature, I mentioned Robin Hood. Here is he's a partner in crime, if you will, I guess. I wish they actually had the Merry Men in the game, but they don't. I hope they will, but we'll see. Big Belly Bully does more damage. It's always good. I wish they would have done this one, because I think this one is a little bit more effective, at least for me. But maybe having this all the way up at 10, that will make this obviously is probably going to be your opener if you have it all the way upgraded. Additionally, scheming, 5%, an additional 5% chance to activate. So from here it's 20, and then you're going to 25, and so here you're finally getting to a 30% chance to activate. So, you know, could potentially be really good for forest creatures. You'll just have to use your best judgment. Gaston. I'm getting through these as quickly as I can, but keep in mind the Keen Affection is rather big. The most significant shot upgrade, 50%. Not huge. Doesn't do a lot of damage now, but it's a buff, you know. Plus 2% health and plus 2% bonus tenacity. Does that make him much better? I really don't know. Really can't ask you that question. If you know, then you know. If you don't, you don't. And I'm in the camp of where I just don't know. Because it's Gaston, and I'm not sure there's a lot of people out there who really play with Gaston. Could be wrong. If I am, please leave me a comment, but I don't know. Abracadabra Assault. Plus 10% chance for Aladdin to assist. Is this... Really? This is a princess, keep in mind. But this is not a princess thing at all. This is just whatever. This could be, but it's low, and it's a heal, and it's nothing. So, we've looked at 2 princesses so far, guys, and gotta say not a whole lot for either one, honestly. Al. Is it going to be Carpet? Carpet's going to do 50% more damage, which helps Aladdin, but is anybody playing with Aladdin necessarily? Are you playing with Aladdin? Is the cure? Is Thief's Cure going to make you, I'll give you an additional 20%? That's very weak for what we needed to see from Aladdin, in my opinion, of course. Maximus. This one, it's going to do 50% more damage. Does that make him... This is like whatever, and this is going to make it... So you're going to have to go into something that you're probably not using other than Tower, but well, honestly, who still needs Rapunzel Tower at this point? But, you know, it's going to do more damage, and I don't know. Here you get an additional... Finest Horse and Land, you're going to get an additional harmful effect flipped. I don't know if that's necessary. Doesn't feel like it's great. Could be wrong. Jafar. What are we going to get from Jafar? Don't know. The Bomb. The Bomb is going to do more damage. So this is going to help you. If you're a person that used Jafar in the raid, this is going to make that tactic a little bit more viable if you get it to land. Big F. And the passive. 50% more damage on the passive. Who's next? We shall see. Quasi. What's Quasi got going on? Alright, this is the one where he blows the coals right, and it's just going to do more damage. This doesn't do a lot of damage to begin with, guys. So, I don't have a lot of faith. This could make him much more viable as a tank. So, 2% shield for this character and 2% for the affected character. Could be big. Esmeralda. Esmeralda is a person that I'm looking for because I want to get through the Quasi Tower. So, the Furlough Tower, so we can get jump into the Ascension here shortly. This could be big. This is really good because you get a speed meter reduction here at 25%, and then here you're getting another speed meter reduction. So Feast of Fools could be really good. Better than it is now anyway. Justice plus 5% chance to activate. So how much is the activation percentage? Is it 30%? So that brings it to maybe 40 probably. Could be good. Does this one get a buff? Yes, it does. Intrinsic exit. Another 5% chance to activate. So here it's 20%. Here it's 25% chance to activate. Could be huge. I don't know. I'm not sure, but it's just something to keep in the back of your mind if you're thinking about coming back. Hopefully they made Flynn, who was one of the worst characters in the game, better. Please. Please tell me you did. This one, where, you know, it's not great to begin with. You can see where he is right now. He's, you know, obviously I have it at a basic level, but I don't see that as much of an upgrade because, you know, you see what the cooldown is, and it's like, that's not enough. And I would say, yeah, I know. This also probably helps that they're giving more damage, but I don't know that it helps enough. Belle, keep in mind this is the third princess, so look for the trend. The Rose, plus 20% health restored. Not sure that's enough. The Mirror, 5% chance to activate. So here, it's baseline 15%. So that again, just like Esmeralda, brings it to 25% chance to activate. So there's that. More tenacity on the leadership. Is tenacity a thing that we necessarily need? I don't know. Could be. Lumiere's dumpsters. Are they making him any better? 15% chance to grant crit up and guaranteed crit. So here we have a 14% chance. 45 at level 4. You get the 45% chance to gain offense up. And then 45% chance to grant. So this just takes this from 45 and slaps it, gives it another 15%. So this brings us to 60% chance. So a 30% chance to gain offense up for one turn. Plus 15% chance to gain offense up. So this brings us to 45. And then this brings this to, from 45 plus 45 is 90, right? Yeah, 45 and 45 is 90. And so this is, so is this, am I correct in thinking that this puts this at 105? That this brings us to 105 and this brings us to 60%? This could make this ability actually good, and it's a special. And so it's this one. Yeah, so could be. So it's going to inflict charm, and then it's going to make them crit, give them offense up, and crit. So probably not a good raid thing, but it could be a sleeper, a really good sleeper ability. Not for sure. Don't know. This one's a passive. Be our guest. 5% crit. Granted as bonus crit. So could be better. Could be really good. I don't know. Maleficent. Alright. Cast my spell. Gonna do more damage. It already does a lot of damage now. We know how about Enthrall. So it does a lot of damage now. Now it's going to do more damage, guys. Keep in mind this is the first Lego. We've seen 3 princesses, and this is our first Lego that we've taken a look at. The dragon, 50% more damage. Serve me well. 5% speed meter stolen. The leadership. All the powers of evil. 5% potency. So we've seen 3 princesses, even though they're not really used anymore in the meta, who have gotten nothing. But and this is our first Lego that we've seen that is everywhere. So keep that in mind. This ability, does this make him better? It makes him do more damage. Does it make him playable? Probably not. It's 50% more damage on the second special. Wasn't me, charge. Be our guest, 5% damage as bonus damage. Cogsworth, in case you're wondering. Moving on to our essential princess. So keep in mind we've seen 3 princesses that aren't really used. This is our first one that is essential, basically. And the upgrade comes to the second special, Restoration Incarnation. 5% to max health restored for revive teammates. Next, Sunspot, passive. 10% chance to cleanse a harmful effect. Not the leadership. So just 2. They're good. I don't know that they're great. How did I get here? Yeah, I don't know what happened there. But yeah, that's Rapunzel. The leader of the princesses. So Claude Frollo, whatever you want to call him. The archers. The archers now hit harder. The passive Hellfire. Plus 5% speed meter gain. And then the leadership. Minus 3% per continuous damage on an opponent. Mother Gothel. So it's going to be the cloak ability, Mother Knows Best, 20% bonus damage. And then Sinister Schemes, the passive, 15% life drain. Might have to look at Mother Gothel. Because I honestly haven't played with her enough to know. Raya, the first adventure that we're looking at. She gets up. What? I wasn't looking at her passive. What did you? Maybe I clicked on it. I don't know. So the whip around ability. So this is not the Tuk Tuk. Gets 50% more damage, and it doesn't scale. And it doesn't scale with adventures, which is probably pretty good, but obviously you're probably going to want to have her with adventures more than likely. And then the passive Hero of the Heart, 50% more damage. So I think Raya could be necessary, obviously. Cusco. First special, boom baby, look at me and my bad self. 50% more damage. Honestly, I haven't played with Cusco because a lot of stuff going on. The second special, you threw off my groove and tired of being a llama. 50% more damage. Is there anything else? Nope. Beast, so this is our second Lego. Keep that in mind. So it's going to be Beastly Rage is going to get the buff, and it's going to do 50% more damage. You know how strong it is now? Now it's 50% more, does 50% more damage. Passive, the Curse, plus 15 offense while empowered. So obviously, if you get him empowered, 50% more offense. Master of the Castle also, plus 10% chance to reduce intimidation. So, just makes him stronger. Snow White, Lego, also a princess. Keep that in mind as we go through. Plus 15%, plus 50% damage to Hurry Hurry, which is the second special. And then passive, this was fun. 15% chance to green offense up. So here, so if you wonder about the scaling, it goes 30% chance, and then plus at level 3, it's 45%, and now at level 5, it's going to be 60% chance, so practically guaranteed, basically. And then the passive, the other passive, Sleeping Death, plus 10% damage, Interrupt. So that just makes her stronger. I don't know how that scales with the princesses or anybody else, but we've made it through all of the kingdom characters. This is longer than I wanted. Hopefully you stayed in for the long time. I'm gonna go in and put a bookmark so you can see each character, but they flow pretty quickly. But let me know what you think, and let me know who you would want to see next. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I will be back as soon as there's something else to talk about. But until then, have a good day, and we'll see you later. Bye.